Look at first question, close test. The International Monetary Fund, as it finally emerged from the wartime discussions, was a much more modest undertaking than had originally been dashed by the British. So as you can see here, what is the combination here? Had been and followed by. Now what do we need here? Had been is given, blank is given, and by is given. So in this here we need absolutely V3. How many V3s do we have? Two. What are they? One is systemized, another one is conceived. Now systemized is nothing but keep something in a systematic way. Conceive is nothing but to create something new. Now which of these two can be used perfectly in this context? Now the modest undertaking than had originally been dashed by the British, which is systemized by the British, which is created by the British. Which one is correct here? Emerged is what here? Finally emerged in the sense, what do you mean emerge? Emerge is beginning of something, starting of something, which is started by the British. Now is it systemized or conceived? Which one is correct here? Move to 2. An early British proposal would have required, now again look at the another combination. What is that here? Proposal, which is about to begin. Proposal is before we could start. That is the same meaning relevance of the previous one, conceive. An early British proposal would have required creditor countries to receive payment in paper money up to the total amount of all the dash of the debtors countries. Now we have to use one noun in this blank. All is given, the is given. Now tell me your answer. Which noun can we use here? Is it a singular noun or plural noun? Huh? First of all, tell me, see, these two are plurals, absolutely right? These two are singular. Can you change this into plural? Can you change quantum into quantums? Is it only quantum theory or quantums theory? Quantum can be used only as the adjective, not even noun. Remember that. First eliminate 3. Next, what else is there? Juncture. Can we use juncture into plural form again? Not possible. So juncture can be used as the singular noun. Keep that on hold. We cannot use adjective. We need only nouns. Now out of these two, tell me your answer. In paper money to the total amount of all the dash of the debtor countries. Which one is correct here? We need something which is relevant to the money case here. Paper money. Now is it juncture of all debtors? Can we use the word juncture here? Joining? No. Next one, quotas or assignments. Tell me your answer. When do we use the word assignment? One, in the case of exams. Two, we also use it in the military purposes. Whenever some task is given, they call it as an assignment. They call it as an assignment, any work or duty. And another one is what here? Quotas. What do you mean quota? It is simply another word for share. It is another word for share. But quota is somewhat kind of informal word. We actually use the word share. Quota is informal word. Now which one is relevant in these two? Tell me your answer. We are speaking about the money of all the countries. Now is it assignments or quotas? Shares. It can be used with the quotas because we are speaking about the International Monetary Fund with relevance to all the countries. Move to 3. The United States dash that. Now you have to underline the phrase along with that. Along with that. The United States is nothing but subject, blank is given, that. Now tell me which type of word do we need here? We need V2. Why? What type of grammar part is this? Where do you find this? V2 plus that. Where do you find this? Indirect speech. That is a combination. Now tell me how many V2s are there. Likely not possible. Claimed is okay. Charged is okay. Hidden is V3 again. Not possible. Claimed or charged. Which one is correct? The United States claimed. Claim is nothing but to say something. Charged is nothing but to speak against somebody. That for a number of years after the war, it was likely to be in credit against the world of the rest of the world. Now, did it say what it wants to do, or is it speaking against anybody? It only said what it wants to do after the war. Hey, after the war, I want to be like this. Now, is it called as claiming or charging? Which one is correct here? Claiming. Next, move to 4. Under the British plan, they would have to give an unconsiderable large amount of credit with no dash repayment. They have to give a large amount of credit with no dash repayment. Tell me your answer. With certainty of repayment, with steadiness of repayment, with hesitation of repayment, with ambiguity of repayment. See, can you find out any two negative words in this combination? Hesitation and ambiguity. What do you mean by ambiguity? Anything that is unclear. Now, if you use these two words, it gives the meaning of not sure of repayment. They said you have to give large amount of credit, and also you should give the assurance of giving the repayment. If you use the word hesitation and ambiguity with the repayment, that means they are not ready to pay back. This comes with the negative category. Not at all possible. Now tell me your answer. Certainty or steadiness? Which one is correct here? Certainty is nothing but promising. I will promise you that I will repay this. What is another word here? Steadiness. Steadiness is nothing but stability, being in only one particular place. Which one is correct out of these two? It must be only used with a certainty, is nothing but reference of promise, promising for repayment. Next, move to 5. At that time, it did not seem at all likely that the United States would ever go into dash, which of course it eventually did. At that period, when United States said, no, I will be in this way and all, nobody thought it would go into something. But finally, it eventually did. That means it went into it. What is that? Went into what? Went into abundance, went into satisfactions, went into deficit, went into inadequacy. Which one is correct here? Now, at that time, it did not seem at all that the United States would ever go into. Into is here followed by negative word or positive word. I need that word here. Tell me your answer. Abundance, positive or negative? What do you mean by abundance? More, having more than that you need in exceeding way. Satisfactions is also a positive word. Deficit is positive or negative? Negative. Inadequacy, positive or negative? Negative. So we have two positive words and also two negative words. Now, is this word relevant here? Go into satisfactions? No. Go into abundance. We are speaking about the economy here. We are speaking about the economy. Can we say go into abundance here? Not possible. What else is there here? Go into deficit, that means loss of money. Go into inadequacy, that is also loss of money. Which one is more relevant here? Deficit is nothing but lack of budget, going into the losses. Inadequacy is a lack of amount. It is lack of budget. Answer can be more probable with third one. Next, move to 6. Rearrange, quite easy. I don't know how many of you have done it. How many sentences shall we eliminate from the beginning? How many sentences shall we eliminate? What are they? Q and also S. Why? We don't have any of those starting in the options. We don't have Q starting, we don't have S starting. Yes or no? Next, S is starting with the have been. Remember, whenever you have combination, you should search for what type of noun? You should search for plural noun. Now look at this. Can we say and have been, vehicles and have been? No. Next, what else is there? Are spattered is over. Spattered with have been? Not possible. What else is there? Injuries and fatalities have been mounting. Is this correct or not? This is together the plural noun plus followed by have, which is plural combination, is absolutely fine. So that means we have to go with the pair of RS. Now where is RS and the remaining options? Tell me. R is at the end, RQ not possible, RP not possible, RS. Let us check with this fourth one. With the growing number of vehicles and the increase in road lengths, Indian roads are spattered with blood. Spattered with blood in the sense, blood is spreading on the roads. As accidents resulting in injuries and fatalities have been mounting over. Mounting over in the sense the number is increasing. Mounting over is a synonym of the word increase in the number. over the past 20 years. Answer is absolutely fine with PQRS. How many of you got this answer? Almost all. How? I'm surprised. Seriously? Good. Next. Eliminate any one or two sentences from the beginning. What are they? Q is out as well as R is out. What's that? S is also out. Why? Starting with N, 3 and 4 are out. Your answer is in this two. Tell me your answer. Anything that is common? No. Only the common thing is P. Start with P. You will connect the sentence. Start with P. Family forms aversion to internationalize is more pronounced when? Is more pronounced when? When through combination, wrong. When families can exercise, okay. When and again, no. They can express their aversion only when families can exercise their greater control. So we are combining P with the R. Let us continue the sentence. Greater control on forms actions through the combined effect of higher family ownership and also families' participation in management. So family should have combined effect of higher family ownership and also family participation. Very much clear with QS also. Answer is absolutely first one. Move to 8. Get the antonym of the word argument. Antonym is needed. You could easily modify or augment these as you like. You can modify, you can change, or augment. Augment is nothing but increase in something as you like. Increase and develop, both of them are synonyms. Increase and raise, both of them are synonyms. Increase and decrease, antonym. Uncomplicate, not related. Answer can be used with 2. Move to 9. Antonym of the word antiquated. Here antiquated is nothing but used as adjective. The spinning wheel is an antiquated machine. We can also say that antique machine, both of them same. But what do you mean by antique? You know, when friends comment on each other, they say, you are an antique piece. Yes or no? What do you mean by antique piece there? Old, like you are just like old people mentality. You have the mind of old people. Antique is nothing but which is very old, precious and old. Anything that is very old and also very valuable, that is called antique. You don't have one more with that, not that one, boys. Only antique. Okay, don't add ty, that is different case. Now, antique is nothing but old. How many options are synonyms here? Old fashioned, absolutely synonym. We can use outdated, not dated, it is outdated. Outdated in the sense past, not dated. Next, useless, not relevant here. What else is there here? Modern. What is the meaning of modern? New. We have few more similar words. What is that? Naive. What else is there? Novel. Greenhorn. This is idiom. All of them are synonyms. Next, 10. Select the correct passive of the given sentence. Sentence is inactive, change it into passive. Take the medicine with hot milk. Take the medicine. Let the medicine, or advise. Which one is correct here? Advise. Tell me your answer in these two. You are advised to take the medicine with hot milk. You are advised to take the medicine. Which one is correct here? We have to connect with the hot milk also. That is missing in the fourth option, not possible. Answer is 3. Your advice is given because we are speaking about the health issue. Move to 11. We need correctly spelled words. Only one correctly spelled word is there and remaining 3 are wrong. First, look at the first word. What is that? Venerable. What do you mean by venerable spelling? It is only single L. What do you mean by venerable? Respected. Write down. Respect. Next one, another word. Not D, it is a SCD. Not a DED, SCD. Demise. Demise is a fasak. Dead. Next one, what else is there? Contemporary. What is spelling? TM. What do you need? PO, not a PA. Next, new flonged is nothing but anything that is made up as a new one. Create a new. Spelling is fine. Correct answer comes only with the fourth one. Okay, what is the meaning I have written for the first one? Vulnerable, respect. Demised is anything that ends. Contemporary, what is the meaning of contemporary? Contemporary is like parallel, anything that happens parallelly. It is relevant to the people, actions, times. Move to 12. Modernistic, acquitted, discussed, futuristic. Tell me your spellings. Modern, modernistic. Is the spelling correct or wrong? Yes. Modern, modernist, modernistic. Spelling is fine. Next, what else is there? Acquit. Quit or acquit is to get away from something. What is spelling? Double T must be there, not single T. Acquit. Next, discussed. Spelling. It is only single C, not double C. Next one, futuristic. Spelling. What is error? Q. Future. Futuristic. Spelling is also fine. Actually, there are two correct ones here. 1 and 4. Either of that is fine. Next, move to 13. Similar word for the word awful. Very important word repeated in the examinations. Things went from bad to worse to awful to hellish in minutes. And in the time within span of seconds, things have become worst case scenario. Koncham parledanu anukunnadi inka ekkuvayipoyindi. Okay, so look at this range of adjectives. Bad to worse, worse to awful, awful to hellish. Hellish is nothing but like top worst case. Now he is asking for the synonym. Best express is synonym of the word awful. Repulsive, dreadful, pleasing, agreeable. First of all, tell me whether awful is positive or negative according to the context. Absolutely negative, that is what we see here, group of the words. How many positive words are there? Pleasing, other one is agreeable. Eliminate the two positive words, two words are remaining. Now something which is awful, is it repulsive or is it dreadful? Repulsive is something which is very hateful. Repulse is hate, disgusting. Dreadful is something which is horrific, horrible, not comfortable. Here awful is nothing but anything that is very dreadful. You can go with the something which is two. Synonym. Move to 14. Appeal. What do you mean by the word appeal? Julie had trouble understanding. Cannot use this word in this way. Had troubles in understanding or trouble in understanding. In must be there. That is missing. Julie had trouble in understanding the appeal of the abstract painting. Now here appeal generally gives the meaning of anything that is to request. Now tell me your answer. Ignorant, request and ignorant, what are they? Synonyms or antonyms? Antonyms. Next one, concrete, material. These two are relevant to the same case. They are the nouns which are materialistic, which have physical forms. Next, adjuration is nothing but request of something. Synonym can be only used with the second. Move to 15. Fill in the blank. The employee did not dash to the argument of the manager. Precede. What do you mean precede? Which comes before. He did not precede to. Can you use that combination? No. Exceed in the sense go beyond. Concede is nothing but agree. What else is there? Recede. Recede is nothing but to hate. Which one can be used here? Did not agree to the argument of the manager. You should come with such meaning. So answer must be used only with a concede. Next one. Mulkraj Anand. Have you heard his name? Indian writer, Indian English poet and writer. Mulkraj Anand is one of the most dash Indo-Anglian novelists and story writers of today. One of the most best. Is that possible? One of the most famous. Is that possible? No. One of the prestigious. One of the eminent. Which one is correct? Prestigious, he speaks about the self-valuable, like am I prestigious or not? Do I have value or not? Eminent is nothing but speaks about the greatness of a person. Which one is correct in these two? It is eminent. Cracking the examination is very prestigious for you. Is it eminent for you? No. So that is the difference between eminent and prestigious. Answer must be used with 4. Next, move to 17. Very important rule. Hardly he had reached the theater when the movie began. Very important rule. If the people understand, if you have attended my conjunctions class, you would remember this for sure. First, you have to underline the word hardly. Multiple rules are used in this. One rule is related to correlative conjunctions. Whenever you see hardly, it is absolutely followed by when. When is given, that is not underlined first of all. The underlined phrase is nothing but a he had reached. The movie began. Okay. The movie began is already in V2, so we are referring to something which is past. Now, he had been reached. He had reached. Sorry, had he reached. Another one, he reach. He reach is present, not possible, not he reaches must be there. If at all he is used. Your answer is 2 or 3. Tell me your answer. Huh? Why second? Huh? Write down the words. Write down the words. Hardly, barely, rarely, scarcely. Hardly, barely, rarely, scarcely. No sooner, no sooner, nor, N-O-R, nor. Write down. And all the semi-negative words. And all the semi-negative words. On all the semi-negative words. Okay. Now, write down the rule. If these indicators are used in the sentence beginning, this is called law of inversion. How many of you heard this? Law of inversion. How many of you heard this title? Law of inversion. Nobody knows it? Didn't hear this in your conjunctions class? No. Surprising. Law of inversion is nothing but in the beginning we have to use helping verb, later we have to use subject. Technically this type of structure is used in the questions, but this is not a question. Still we use helping verb and subject because of their negative meaning. Because of their negative meaning. That's why at last I give you one phrase. What is the phrase I gave you? In all the semi-negative words. Semi-negative words are such kind of words in English which do not carry the word not but still give the negative meaning. They are called semi-negatives. My job, because I did not agree to the company's appraisal policies. I did not agree about not possible, did not agree with, maybe agree on also not possible. Can you use to or with? Which one is correct? Agree to, agree with. See, agree with one, it is used with persons, and also another, it is also used with persons, like persons rule. If any person has given some rule, it is also used with agree with. And agree to is purely used only with the things like non-living things. Now we are speaking about the company's appraisal policy, the policy which is made by the company. So here it must be only used with the agree with. I don't agree with this rule. Next, move to 19. Find out the error. 3 conditions critical for growing plants are soil, temperature, chemical balance, or amount of moisture. Very easy answer. Can anybody tell me the subject of this sentence? Subject and verb agreement of this sentence. 3 conditions critical for growing plants are soil, temperature, chemical balance, or amount of moisture. If you tell me the subject of this sentence and verb for that, I will give you claps with all the students. I will make the students clap you. Yeah. What is the subject of the sentence? Huh? Plants? The subject is three conditions. Critical is nothing but important. Important for growing plants. The three conditions are, what are they? Soil, temperature, chemical balance. Chemical balance 1, 2, 3 and 4 or R4? It is and 4. My friends are, I can say my friends are Ramesh, Ramu, Suresh and the next person or R next person and the next person. So before the last noun you should use and not R when you give the series of list. Next, move to 20. The power tariff had already been increased twice in the last 15 months and the electricity board had also levied additional monthly charges to consumers. First, look at this. The power tariff had already been increased. Been plus V4, V3 is also possible, passive voice, twice in the last 15 months. Till here, this is one clause, one sentence. And the electricity board had also levied, had plus V3, again active voice here, levied additional monthly charges. Now underline the word levied. Levy taxes or levy charges, additional charges. Tell me an answer. What do you mean levy? Impose to consumers, impose on consumers. It is imposed on, not imposed to. Tax is imposed on the consumers, not to the consumers. Move to 21. The rule or government by holy men. Look at this. Hagiocracy, cottonocracy, ethnocracy, ocracy. Ocracy is nothing but, see, cracy is what here? Government or ruling. When you add it is nothing but to hate the government or to hate the ruling. You are just opposing the rule, opposing the government. Next, what else is there here? Ethnocracy. If any government is formed on based on the ethics or ethical creatures, ethical things in the sense here, do you know culture and values of one particular area? For example, let us take the customs of Chinese people. They have one strong communist ideology. They only use that type of ideology in the ruling. That is called as ethnocracy. So believing or trusting in what you practice and practicing that in the government. Next, what else is there here? Cottonocracy. Cottonocracy is nothing but the society which is ruled by the people who merchandise in cotton business. Okay. Next, what else is there here? Hagiocracy or hagiocracy is nothing but the rule by the holy man. Answer comes with 1. It is just like our no, complete government by holy men. Then this one, Kailasha, Nityananda's by holy man, only purely by holy man. Next, move to 22. The act of distorting the truth or facts. Distorting is nothing but damaging, smashing all the truths or facts. What do you mean by side, first of all? Murder or kill. Here it is not literally killing. Here is nothing but destroying the facts. Destroying the facts. Look at this. First one, what is that? Autocide. What is autocide? It is not suicide. It is not actually suicide. Suicide is completely different. Suicide is literally killing yourself. Little bit different is autocide. Autocide is also killing yourself with the vehicles. Some people drive very fast and kill themselves. That is autocide. Auto is nothing but related to mechanics, not Ram Prasad. Next, what else is there here? Biocide. Do you know biocide? Biodestructions. Biocide is nothing but just like COVID. Just like COVID. Like releasing something which is very much dreadful in the nature of bio. That means injecting something. It is simply, have you watched the iMovie, Vikram's? They inject something into his body. So if a person is killed with the sense of bio and chemistry things and all, that is nothing but biocide. Next, what else is there here? Look at the last one. What is that? Ethnocide. Ethnocide is nothing but not practicing your ethnicity, cultures and all. That is killing of ethics. Next, what else is there here? Facticide. Facticide is nothing but killing facts. So you should learn all the murders. What do you mean by learning the murders? not trying to kill somebody. You should know all the one word substitutes of the murders. Okay, don't go and kill somebody and say my name. Next, at one's wits ends, which one is correct here? It is simply the meaning in Telugu of mundu noyi enaka goyi. You don't know where to go. Everywhere it is end only. You don't know what to do. That is called as at one's wits ends. Wit is nothing but talent. You are out of your talent. You are out of your knowledge. That is the end of your knowledge. You don't know what to do next. That is called as at one's wits ends. Which one is correct? In a state where one does not know what to do. Next, move to 24. Take a leaf out of one's book. This is repeatedly used. Don't say you don't know it. What is this? It is also there in your books. See, you don't read anything that is out of the book. First read whatever there in your that is in your book. Most of the questions are from your textbook only. After learning each and every idiom and one word substitute from your textbook, then read the sources from outside. How many of you have completely learnt all the idioms and phrases and one word substitutes from our textbook? Nobody learns it. But we want, sir, internet, that, this. First learn what is there. It is the same that you search in the internet. First complete all this and then go whatever that is outside. Look for the words which are relevant in your textbook. If they are not there, you can search outside. Okay. Now, what do you mean by taking leaf out of someone's book? Taking leaf out of someone's book is nothing but trying to make yourself as the exemplary of that person. You want to just follow the same person. Following the footsteps of somebody else is called as take a leaf out of someone's book. Which one is correct here? Imitate somebody to live within one's income, understand the hidden meaning, put or do things in wrong order. What is that? Imitate is nothing but, see, our understanding of imitation is acting just like other person. It is not acting, it is following somebody's footsteps. Whatever they do, we do that. For example, if father is a musician, if son follows that, it is same as imitation of somebody. It is not only acting just like physical imitation of others, it is following their lifestyle and all. That is also imitation. Next, move to 25. Get the indirect speech of the given sentence. Management said to us, you will get your salary from your office tomorrow. Yeah. You will changes to how many would is there? First one, will not possible. Next, what else is there? Third one is there. Anything else? Shall is not possible. Your answer is 3 or 1. What is the difference? From our office, another one from your office. Which one is correct? Your changes to our is said to us, speaking about ourselves from our office, not your office again. Answer comes with 1. Thank you. Have you all completed your tier 2? Those who have written tier 2? Those who have written tier 2, have you all, anybody written tier 2? How was the paper?